so it's good.
So you play Coach Ames. How would you describe his character?
A good-hearted guy. He's a coach that loves the game, loves the sport, but also cares for his students.
When we find out our seed, get back in the gym and keep this going. All right? All right?
All right.
The scene is being... It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Williamson out there with Captain Clutch, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant now in at the guard spot. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
A changing of the guard for the Grizzlies. Their star veterans traded away. They held out as long as they could, but it was time.
Now here's Morant, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. No good from Valanciunas. And here are the Pelicans on the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
And they're facing some excellent scores. It's going to take the effort of all 5 guys to make this strategy pay off.
Here's Jackson. Zion Williamson making his last shot. To the inside, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
And those great veterans, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Zach Randolph had become a part of the fabric, Steve, of the Grizzlies franchise and the city of Memphis.
Tough to move on from that level of connection. All good things, though, have to end.
Here's Morant after Drew Holiday's score. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anderson. With the clock winding down, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Pass to Captain Clutch. He dishes it to Holiday. The pass to Williamson. Back to Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Have to love the patience of Holiday. Excellent pump fake to get the defender in the air.
Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, and you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Passes it to Captain Clutch. Kicks to Holiday. There's the dish to Ball. Back to Holiday. And it's Ball in the corner. Ingram outside. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Nobody near Allen. His three-pointer's off the mark. Ball up top. Let's go. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Morant kicks to Allen. Ingram with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. No good from Captain Clutch. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Allen. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. A nice shot by Anderson.
Wow, Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now here's Morant. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Valanciunas. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Captain Clutch.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Now Morant. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Allen kicks to Valanciunas. And it's all evened up. Valanciunas has got 9.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Captain Clutch. Ingram outside. Pass to Captain Clutch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Memphis making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Now here's Morant. Over Ball. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Now the pass to Williamson. Over Jackson. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So Iguodala will go to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Some changes for Memphis. Jay Crowder's checked in for Jackson. And it's Jackson in for Kyle Anderson. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Captain Clutch. Guarded by Valanciunas. Shen. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
Passes it to Morant. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Trains the three-pointer. Iguodala's got 6 points.
Andre is a very dangerous player in pick and roll. His explosiveness, his shooting ability is a crippling combination.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think will have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Rabs checked in for Valanciunas. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Attacking the rack to great effect. And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
The shot's good. 6 points for Captain Clutch.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score, and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Murray's checked in for New Orleans. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the miss by Ja Morant. Pass to Captain Clutch. Right side, Redick. Inside. Again, the Pelicans score.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Morant. To the middle. Here's Rab. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Outside, Crowder. This one for 3. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
The Pelicans tried to build a contender around Anthony Davis. They're hoping this go-around with Zion Williamson, they'll be able to create a more complete team.
Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. And there's the pass to Rab. And Steve, with the Anthony Davis trade completed, a new look for the Pelicans.
Yes, plan A, Kevin, was to make it work with Anthony Davis. Instead, they have acquired a lot of young talent, a ton of it. In time, they'll become a team, in my opinion, to be reckoned with.
Now, here's Redick. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Captain Clutch. Off target at the rim.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
It's good. 7 points for Ja Morant.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Redick. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Captain Clutch passes to Murray. To halt the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Josh Jackson.
And you don't ever.
Holiday finds ball. New Orleans moving it around. The inside shot. Shen. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot. And it's Captain Clutch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And steady improvement, Smitty, for Lithuanian big man Jonas Valanciunas. You look at his per-minute numbers. Pretty impressive.
They are. He'll give you 20 and 10 with 30 minutes a night. But in today's game, it's so perimeter-oriented. Will he get that opportunity?
The Grizzlies have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him slow-mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Clippers, put on a show. He dropped in 29 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Pelicans trail by 9. Captain Clutch passes the ball. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Holiday with it. 7 points in the game. Captain Clutch passes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Ball against Iguodala. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And Steve, over the last half-decade, Andre Iguodala has been a force off the bench.
People get so worried about who starts a game, but who finishes a game is more important. During crunch time, you can always count on Iguodala. He's such a smart player who comes through when it matters.
Here's Captain Clutch. Poked away. Now here's Allen. He has 5. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Ingram. Down low. Williamson, the pass to Captain Clutch. And here is Ingram. To the inside. Here's Captain Clutch. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. The 6'9" Kyle Anderson has a 7'3" wingspan. A big asset defensively. Not the most athletic, but he racks up blocks and steals.
Outside Holiday. And here is Ball. 5 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Ingram kicks the ball. Misses off the left iron. And you look at Anderson. He likes playing with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he has good ball handling for his size and great court vision. We call him slow-mo, but he can get to the rim on his drives, and he's a good finisher when he gets inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Down by 15. Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. It's good. Captain Clutch has got 12 in the game.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Iguodala outside. He kicks to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 16 points for Valanciunas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Asserting his will offensively. Valanciunas taking over.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Ball. The pass to Captain Clutch. Puts it up. That one doesn't drop. And it's Memphis the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play. And despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Allen for the three. Ball with the rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And you think of the resiliency of New Orleans. It feeds into the ethos of their sports teams, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Certainly the Pelicans have had their challenges too. Injuries, turnover, and leadership. You can't give up, though. I think.
And so here is New Orleans. To the wing right side. Here's Hart. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So we've reached the end of the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following him. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. And it's Anderson in at the three spot. Williamson kicks to Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. They get it back. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got 10 points.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
That's tipped, and it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Allen. He's got 5. Pass to Morant. It's up a 3.
Love the fact that Ball can use his lift to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Anderson against Ingram. And Anderson gets it to go. 10 points for him.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
Ingram outside. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pelicans trail by 17. Captain Clutch passes to Williamson. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Ball. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Captain Clutch has got his 5th rebound in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. 2 points. That one goes.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Jackson against Holiday. Passes it to Captain Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Shot left block. Rebounded by Jackson.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas on the double team. And that one, good.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Allen against Holiday. Now here's Allen. D right on him. And it's blocked.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
For New Orleans, they have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts. A lot of misses. First one falls for him.
And this Memphis team stakes its identity on defense.
Last season, top 3 in block percentage. They make their stand at the defensive end.
And that one falls for Rab.
And Memphis owing a pick to Boston. Rumor was they hoped it would convey this summer rather than rolling over to the 2020 draft.
Moving up to number 2, not a bad outcome. With a potential star in Ja Morant, they've got another key player for their rebuild.
Iguodala's drive, and another miss by Memphis. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Captain Clutch. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And that's 18 points for Captain Clutch. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. There's Morant, 13 points in the game. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 15 points.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Outside for Redick. Here's Captain Clutch. The feed to Favors. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Favors has got 4 points in the quarter.
Favors can really hurt you from inside the paint. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he has the size and length needed to bury the shot.
Now Morant, 15 points in the game. Here's Iguodala. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Captain Clutch has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Williamson is checked in for Josh Hart, and the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant with it, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Crowder with the steal. Redick against Iguodala. Here's Crowder, and the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Drew Holiday. Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. A 3-ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Williamson out there with Favors, and it's Captain Clutch in at the 5 roaming the paint. And the rejection by Favors. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Williamson missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
First team foul.
New Orleans on D. Crowder, the pass to Morant. Looking to get back on track here, and it's blocked. They recover it. Count that one. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. A floater. Iguodala with the steal. It's Morant in the corner. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Here's Captain Clutch. Shoots from 8, and he drops that one in. Captain Clutch has got 24 points.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Here's Morant. It's deflected. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Jackson. To the paint, here's Captain Clutch, and the basket is good. Captain Clutch has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Morant. Here's the floater, and the rejection by Favors. Pelicans trail by 8. Out left to the wing, inside. A rebound by Rab. Rab's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Captain Clutch, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 28 points for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it's Morant missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To the middle, Holiday. Favors inside. He's against Crowder. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Favors. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Rab. Jaren Jackson comes in for Crowder. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Jackson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Ball's checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. We knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Thanks, David. Holiday gets the bucket.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Good work there as it goes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by New Orleans.
Here's Captain Clutch. And the pass to Ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Pelicans trail by 4. Captain Clutch passes the ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Passes to Captain Clutch. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Plays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 26 points.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Here's Captain Clutch. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Anderson. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Captain Clutch. Down low. And it's Williamson missing.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Now, Williamson. Pass to Captain Clutch. To the paint. They could use a bucket. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Captain Clutch passes to Ingram. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Ball. And that one's good, Morant.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Captain Clutch. Dishes it to Ingram. The pass to Captain Clutch. Bucket is good. Captain Clutch has got 16 points here in the second half.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Passes it to Morant. With the floater. Some solid defense from Captain Clutch.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Allen with it. Now here's Morant. And the shot is good. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Captain Clutch. Pass the ball. Here's Captain Clutch. Stolen by Anderson. To the left wing. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. But he recovers it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
There's Jackson with the three. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Here's Captain Clutch. To the middle. Morant with the steal. And here is Allen. Pass to Morant. Over Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. Got a hand on it. It's stolen by Allen. And it's Memphis on the break. Allen leading the charge. Morant with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Morant's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. That free throw good from Captain Clutch. Now Anderson. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant with it. Now here's Valanciunas. Left side Jackson. Over Williamson. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Ingram right side. That one drops for him.
And you want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his name is called.
Allen outside. Feeds it to Valanciunas. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Captain Clutch. To the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Great defense that time from Captain Clutch.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
From 6 feet, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And it's ball in the corner. There's the pass to Captain Clutch. Kicks it to Holiday to tie it up. The Pelicans get another chance here. Pass to Captain Clutch. Valanciunas on the double team. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on, you got a problem.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The score knotted at 104. There's 31 seconds left in the game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. He kicks to Morant. Fires the three. Frames it from downtown.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
Back to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Misses the tray. There's the 3. The 3 won't fall. And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're in front by 3. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. To see it.
So many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
With the All-Star game coming up, I'm wondering what
What are your thoughts on the message of the story?
There are a lot of people, kids that are talented at whatever it is, okay? And your talent takes you so far. You need your talent to get you into whatever your dreams are. So in this case, it's basketball. But
And with tip-off, we got great vision. David, thank you. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
And the starting group for the Spurs. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 5 down low. Yep, that one goes. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings. But in some ways, it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. Heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Captain Clutch. 35 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
And it's the Spurs ball. And here is Murray. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Shen. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Aldridge. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Here's Captain Clutch. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And the shot goes in. Captain Clutch has got 6 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Down low. Here's Williamson. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Now here's Murray. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Growing up about 15 miles south of the Staples Center, DeMar DeRozan idolized Kobe Bryant, Clark, and patterned his game after him.
And you can see evidence of Kobe's game in DeMarcus's game. You think about the footwork, the ability to post up, the moves and counter moves, the balance and strength. I think he owes a lot of that to the Mamba.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New Orleans. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games at all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. That's always valuable. Not just to win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by DeRozan. Murray with it. Knocked away. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Captain Clutch. Light covering. Yep, it counts. 8 points for Captain Clutch. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And that one, good. Captain Clutch has got 10 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, DeMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Lonzo Ball.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now, Williamson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Redick dishes to Ingram. Over DeRozan. Not enough on that one as it misses. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Here's Captain Clutch after the basket by San Antonio. Off target with the jump hook.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Murray. Back to Pirtle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New Orleans in the lead. Ingram right side. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
A different look now for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Murray. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And there's the pass to White. DeRozan scanning the floor. Over Williamson. And that one hits back iron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that one is good. Captain Clutch has got 12.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And White kicks to Aldridge. Passes it to Carroll. Spurs passing it around. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. That's tipped. Tries again. Shoots over Ingram.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball, excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to his designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about that three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific. The Pelicans have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Oh, that's blocked. Here's Captain Clutch, covered by Lyon. Good, nice play there from Captain Clutch.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here is Forbes, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Carroll, no one around him. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And there's no reason to lay off Carroll now. I mean, he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
Captain Clutch passes to Reddick, and the layup is good. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly.
That's good from Aldridge.
Boy, the Spurs really like running through LaMarcus Aldridge in the post. I mean, that's an effective way to play offense, especially early before the defense gets set. He gets that deep position, and he puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
On the court for San Antonio, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Murray out there with Derek White, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And with his skill level, sometimes the sheer strength and size of Aldridge goes overlooked.
Yeah, and he's not afraid or hesitant to play bully ball. I mean, on that block, he gets that body into you and leans into that sweet jump shot of his, and he can make you look bad.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, they call him Captain Clutch, and in the last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He had 35 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The wide open look here for Holiday. A second chance effort. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Nets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
I think for New Orleans, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch, and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Count that bucket. Murray's got 6.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 7. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Ball. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And, of course, there's the Spurs, 8 games out.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season. DeJounte Murray played just one season at the University of Washington. He grew up in Seattle and went to Rainier Beach High School. It's actually the same high school that produced Jamal Crawford. And as a matter of fact, a lot of good players have come out of the Emerald City.
And in Seattle, Murray recognized from a young age as a potential pro.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can identify those specially talented players, and his nickname was Baby Boy. And how about this, Kevin? Jamal Crawford has mentored DeJounte since the 6th grade. Those guys have exchanged text messages throughout that time. Jay Crossover, one of my favorites, on and off the court in the league, really has helped keep Murray on the right track.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For New Orleans, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 7.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. They need this. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And, yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Birtle, no one around him. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pelicans leading by 12. There's the lob to the hoop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Captain Clutch. Aldridge is covering. Kept alive.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Shoots over Ingram. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shen. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Captain Clutch passes the ball. Doubled by Murray. In the corner, it's Ingram. And it's White with the rebound.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Murray against Holiday. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Ingram passes to Captain Clutch. Back to Ingram. Pass to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. No coverage that time. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Murray penetrating. Goes back up. And that's off the glass and in. Murray's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Doubled by Murray. Ball, the pass to Captain Clutch. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Aldridge with some nice D. DeRozan against Holiday. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him. And just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with.
For New Orleans, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first.
Shooting for New Orleans.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.